Hungrybox, who, you know...
Yeah, let's not even talk about his mental stamina and endurance.
Right,
he's a legend.
I think he's yeah, that when a lot of the time when people talk about his strengths, of course, first of all, he's revolutionizing his character, but also, I think revolutionizing the mental game and just, you never see the guy crack.
That's right.
It's insane. All right, we're going right into it. Game 1. Sheik versus Jigglypuff on Battlefield.
Hungrybox gets first blood with that back air over the needles.
Yep. Let's talk about some of the important details of this matchup.
Please.
You know, and then we kind of call them out as they happen. So, Sheik is a character who, you know, for a long time we saw Sheik as like a very fast character. So we're thinking like, how is? I think in the early days of Melee, people thought Sheik did really well against Puff, but I think that opinion changed, and I think what a lot of Puffs got better at exploiting are the fact that Jigglypuff has much better aerial mobility than Sheik. And Sheik, once Sheik is in the air, even though she's got a great jump, a really quick short hop, she can't weave around that fast. And once Sheik is above Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff can really play on that. But you know, Plup, one thing that I've really observed from him over the months, over the years, is that his edge game actually against Jigglypuff is really good, which we just saw. When Hungrybox is recovering, he's one of the very few people that makes Jigglypuff off stage look like a bad place to be. I really observed that. I think in the winter set at EVO we saw the same thing.
By the way, that's the second time that Hungrybox crouched under a grab and got a forward smash. I mean, grab was like a cornerstone of Sheik's game.
Yeah, against a lot of characters.
Right, but versus Jigglypuff, I mean, if she's in her shield, then you can grab, but if she's crouching, that's what happens. You just it just totally whiffs. You can punish with rest, which is
huge. That's the biggest punish.
I feel like I don't see it happen too much. I think it's probably just super hard to react to, you know?
Right.
It's not one of those things where you're just going to rely on that to win.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw it earlier in this stock as well, where Hungrybox crouched around. It's one of these things where like you crouch the grab and you're like, oh wow, you really did grab.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
I thought you were good enough to where it wouldn't work, sort of thing. You know, you're giving them a lot of respect. You're looking out for other options. You're thinking they might down smash. You know, they might. You know, so.
Oh. This is a bad spot for Plup.
Yeah, this is, oh wow, he made it very, very difficult to punish. Hungrybox just goes for the simple re-grab. Plup off stage again though, this might be big, no, not quite.
And Hungrybox always L-canceling that drill.
Right.
Great read on that timing where Plup wanted to double jump. That's kind of like, that's a standoff right there, right?
Yeah,
where
it is.
Plup is threatening with the back air, but she can continue to drop down like pretty much as far as she wants, and you know, Hungrybox really needs to make a read for when does this guy want to double jump?
Right.
How long can he possibly wait?
Oh, he could have gone on the
Yes.
he could have gone on the ledge, but he goes onto the stage and Hungrybox just scouting it out, gets the rest.
Is that going to be?
Down throw will do it, yeah, very light character.
Honestly, I feel like that was the percent that it was going to work.
The break.
Yeah.
The break.
Kind of lucky.
Oh my god. Yeah, see, that's that sharking that Jigglypuff can do once Sheik is over her. Again, and the trouble is, okay, these percents, it's like not a big deal for the Sheik, but if Jigglypuff can do that up air when Sheik is at like this percent above her, she goes into tumble, and then she has much more, you know, difficulty breaking out. She can't air dodge out.
Yeah.
As nearly as easily, and that's when it's really easy to link into rest. Okay, but
Hungrybox crazily ends up under the stage to get jab forwarded again.
Yes.
But
Plup zoning him out with the back air right now.
But Hungrybox, you know, choosing not to jump and was able to get under Plup. We got Plup chance coming out.
Actually, he went for a forward tilt punch. I thought if he grabbed it, he could just down throw upper for the win. This is a really close game. I actually think both players have already blown a guaranteed victory. If you want to look at it that way.
I believe you.
But
playing on the biggest stage, yes, it is. Oh, that was Plup just jumping over the get up attack, but not able to punish.
What
the Dynasty charged it.
Doesn't pan out, but he doesn't get punished for it either.
Yeah, Puff's living here.
Not getting KO'd. That's nuts. He's got a full charge of needles, which is actually really strong against Jigglypuff off stage. Because when you throw the needles in the air, they go downwards. Dash tag. He gets the down smash, but it's a weak hit.
Oh, I cannot believe that just happened.
That is a mistake. He definitely wanted a down throw there. Would have ended the match.
Good crouch. Wow. Hungrybox pans in his face, and honestly, that crouch cancel on the jab was the turning. Right. If you jab his Sheik, you know, jab sets up, it's kind of a launcher, and the only way to not get launched up is if you're crouch canceling. Yeah. So the fact that Hungrybox had the presence of mind, was holding down, and crouch cancel that jab, that was like the difference between winning and losing.
Yes.
If he got popped up, he was going to get forward air, and he was going to die. Hungrybox showing us why he is the king of clutch.
Yeah, king of, absolutely. Plup, lots of little moments where he could have, you know, just optimized the stuff he was doing, but I mean, a lot of the things we're talking about, he's already demonstrating, right? The offstage game, the way he zones Hungrybox out with back airs, forward airs, and he just puts a lot of pressure on the Puff.
Look at this movement. I feel like this stage,
there it is, see? Situations like that, I feel like a lot of players do not capitalize. it's really, to me, it's really Mango and Plup, I think, are the best of those situations. And wow, you guys up goes off the top of the stage.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I wonder what, because there's like collision properties, right, in the game, and hitting someone on the ground with rest versus in the air is different. I've seen Hungrybox do a couple of those rests where the opponent's falling down in the air and he just kind of goes for it.
Right.
It just feels a little risky to me, but.
Sure, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's rest, right?
Yeah, that's rest.
It's intended to be a risky move. You fall asleep.
Plup goes all the way out there. It scares me so much.
Yeah, that was a throwback gasp. Yeah, that was a throwback gasp.
I'm definitely going back to my roots.
Dude, I'm down with the throwbacks, man. This is Genesis.
Let's
you know
do
what
it.
I'm saying? You know,
I know what you're
that's
saying,
all I'm
Toph.
saying. That is all I'm saying.
I know what you were saying, Toph.
Plup
All right,
finding,
Plup
by the
taking-
way, yeah, yes.
Yes, Plup taking the lead. So I'm just going to tell everyone what I'm looking at, because the words that you said that I think are the key to watching this matchup is aerial mobility. Wow.
Wow.
And what that means is, like, if you think about traditional fighters, spacing is something that happens on the ground. How far are you horizontally away from your opponent?
Yes.
But in Melee, there's that additional dimension of height.
Height, yeah.
And Jigglypuff is really setting the pace for the vertical matchup, where if she's crouching, it changes what she can do.
Right,
If she's not crouching, it changes. And if she's, she can just move in the air much more easily, whereas she can go up and down, but not left and right.
Sheik's jumps are very almost discreet to where once you jump, it's almost, she's more traditional fighter where once you jump, you're kind of committed to the arc that you've sort of established. It's kind of like Street Fighter when you jump, all right, I'm jumping.
Dude, you know what would be
Sheik
cool?
is a similar sort of property to her.
Spencer Gimmer, for next time, we need like a graph of, the hot spots where people can hit. Because I think if you look at Sheik on the ground, imagine like a football down like in the,
You're next
in the
level right
kickstand, right? That's like what that's her area where she can threaten. It's like a
Right.
little football starting
Yeah.
with her. And then Puff, it's like this big round basketball. It's like much bigger,
right.
but it's shorter.
But convert, it's so tricky with recovery. But
no, smash whips!
Down throw up air all day. So I just want to point out too, if you count that kill as being a setup from when the grab occurred, all of the kills that Plup has gotten on Hungrybox this game have been basically sub 100%, which is really big. He's finding the stock ending moves at percents that are sub 100, which means that Jigglypuff is not living to these long percents. Now, if we see Plup take this game, HBox might take him to Dreamland, and that'll be a lot more difficult to achieve, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
All right, trying to zone him out again. Again, Plup just putting a ton of pressure on Hungrybox.
Great DI by Hungrybox, by the way. He DI'd away from that back air, and you saw Plup looking for the forward air. Oh!
Does he get it? He gets it!
That was so much hit stun on that up air, and now, speaking of mental fortitude, Plup finds himself down 2 games.
Yeah, he's basically, for a lot of these games, he's been outplaying for, it seems like he's going into the last stock with the lead, and then at the nick of time, HBox just turns it all around. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying, yes. And it's rough, man. And I think that, oh no. And going off, so there's two ways that you can, get KO'd in this game. One is off of the sides or all right, fine. The sides or the bottom, but there's another unique way where if you go off the top of the stage, it's actually way longer before you respawn.
Right.
So when you get hit by rest, when you know you're gonna get hit, typically you want to, go as far away from the top as possible.
You just accept that you're dead. You don't try to survive it. You're just like, all right, I'm dead. I'm going to die down. So I die off the side, and I can come back as fast as possible to punish the Pup before she wakes up.
Right. But he didn't even get a punish, basically, so that's
not great. Oh, my God.
There you go.
That was cool.
That was cool.
Put the chain away, put the chain away, put the chain away.
And Plup laughing. We've talked about Plup's laughs in the past.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Plup's laughing, that's bad.
You know what? Forget this game. This game is so stupid.
They're like darkness laughs. He's like laughing the pain away. Right?
I like it.
He's smiling in the face of tragedy, of misery.
Yes.
Which is, I think that's, there's something to be said for that, but at the same time, it means that bad stuff's happening with Sheik.
Yeah.
And, we don't want to see
Usually if Plup has his game face on, he's more stoic.
Composed, yeah. But, I'm looking at this right now, he's basically tied it up.
Yeah.
Bad spot. Oh,
but
great recovery.
Wow, crouching right under the jab, so, crouch so powerful for Jigglypuff, and, crouching under the jabs of Sheik and gets that up smash. So, Hungrybox with a baby lead, I would say.
Real baby.
But the problem is that he has a lead in the set. And what I mean by that is counterpick stages. This is going to be a good stage for Plup, especially I think because of his ability to shield drop and the way he moves so fast.
Yeah,
and he can cover so much of the stage with his moves.
And the way he KOs Jigglypuff at such low percents. We saw him, up there, Puff at 70. That's it. All right, even game though. We're going to take this set one game at a time. First, Plup is going to show us he can lead it all, and that hurts.
Regular get up and Hungrybox. I don't even know what Plup's thinking.
He's got to.
He's got to dig deep.
He's got to dig deep.
Plup facing elimination, you know,
Yes.
looking so strong, enter top 8 in the winner side, looking like he was actually going to beat Mewtwo King. He really outplayed Mewtwo King, I think, in game, you know, it was like game
2
3 or
three,
something.
Yeah. And he had, you know, with the 3-0 over Leffen in winners, I mean, his Sheik was just looking magnificent.
And here he is
Oh
on the verge of elimination by his, you know, old rival, Hungrybox.
Yes. His statesman. Oh my goodness, down air.
Up air.
He doesn't get the up air. He doesn't land it.
I don't think it was, I think that, I don't know, it just didn't look like it was going to work.
Yeah, but man. Yeah, oh, okay, there's a strong, change back.
We'll take it, that's a flex.
Yeah,
I'm going to call that a taunt.
All right, I'll call it a flop.
I'm going to call it a taunt.
A flub,
I think it was
but
definitely a flub, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's styling.
Oh
He's
my
feeling
goodness.
good. Good forward air. No, but it's not enough. Hungrybox does the
Hungrybox.
regular get up, and that's it. Hungrybox moves on in the loser's bracket. Congratulations to Plup.
And that's the strength of
fifth place
Hungrybox.
Genesis.
That's the power of this guy. When he, you can never, ever, ever, ever count him out in a game, in a set.
Yeah. Yeah. So
If you've